In Kohima, where concrete dominates the skyline, a quiet revolution is taking root. Here, atop a modest rooftop, one woman is redefining what it means to farm in an urban landscape. This is the story of Leginino Yoshe, an agriculturalist, an innovator, and dreamer. Like many young minds, Leginino once had plans for a career in medicine. After class 12, she began preparing for her medical studies. But soon, she found herself drawn to the open fields of agriculture.
At the end of my coaching, I had come back home and the exams were happening in a month's time. So then, it was in that 1 month gap period that I would come to this farm with my parents. You can see the line of trees behind me. Those are all planted by them. So every weekend or every once in a while, we would come down, bring some saplings and just plant trees here and there. Conversations filled about farming, gardening, the scope of farming in Nagaland, and ultimately they wanted to settle in a farm. They wanted to it would be nice to have like a sausage factory and to grow fruits like that. Now all that sort of conversations intrigued me, and I think that sparked an interest in me, and so I looked up institutes for agriculture, and that's how my interest in farming started, and I never looked back since. I got into agri school in Sassart in Medipema with the intention to do farming long term. Right after my graduation in July 2019, my dad asked me what I wanted to do. So the following month, we started planning for what project we would take up. And I did some research online, read some things up. There was one topic that particularly interested me very much at the time. It was permaculture. There was a dragon fruit farmer in Dimapur. Her name is Anting Muli. So since she was the first-hand farmer, commercial farmer that I had come across, I thought, okay, let's start with this. So I went to her, inquired about her dragon fruit farm, and we had a good interaction. She was very open, and how to go about all of that she guided me through. We started with 200 posts, which is about 800 plants. That first project was very expensive. All of the investment my parents had done, but to get the fruits, it will take me 2 years, and 2 years was a long time to wait for. So I realized, I have to take training from somewhere. I have to learn from farms that are already established, and then only start.
The search for further experience took Leginino to Vietnam for an internship. There she immersed herself in the world of commercial farming, learning efficiency, sustainability, and smart agriculture.
That was during the start of the COVID pandemic, and there were restrictions everywhere, so I had to stay in the farm, and which was good because I got to interact and live with the Vietnamese people. It's a big commercial organic farm where they grow only vegetables, and every day they would harvest maybe about 40-50 kgs of vegetables, send it to the local marts, and the cycle goes like that. Morning, we would start by packing the vegetables that we had harvested the previous day. After that, we would go to the nurseries and work on the nurseries, and then after some time, we would come to the greenhouse structures, the Hopoli house, and then we would do some planting and intercultural operations like irrigation, weeding, cutting. By evening, our work would go until about 5 p.m. So the last 1 hour of the day would be harvesting vegetables for the next day. So it was intense for about 6 weeks. It was just that cycle over and over and over again. And I learned about how to grow vegetables, specific vegetables like lettuce, when to sow, when to harvest, what to do when it's growing, how to harvest, how to pack, how to sell. Na? So the full commercial and production and commercial aspect of vegetables I learned there, which was, I think, very good training ground for me. Yeah, I came back by mid-March 2020, which was lockdown in India. I had come home with this experience, with this knowledge of wanting to implement that here in my farm, and I couldn't wait to start. So but I had to be quarantined in my room for about 2 weeks. No, I was stuck in a room, and just flashbacks of whatever I learned was just playing in my mind, but I couldn't move from that place. So in that quarantine period, I looked out and I saw this terrace that was lying empty. A big place that was just empty space, and that was the only open space that I could see. Everywhere else were concrete structures. So I thought, okay, after my quarantine, maybe I'll just try farming there now.
Her garden began with a few wooden boxes and some vegetable seeds given by her mother. This was the beginning of Root on Roof.
Maybe I think it was about July, August, the rains came, and then most of my vegetables that were doing so well, before I could harvest them, the rains came down so heavily and most of them rot. So my mom was there through the process, and she suggested that we put up like a polyhouse structure on top. And so only after that first attempt, we properly started planning the rooftop garden. Before winter 2020, I think in the month of October, November, like that, the structure was up, and then we properly started farming on raised beds at Root on Roof in Kohima. During the quarantine period, I had this imagination of the rooftop garden, and I wrote something about it. So I just picked up words from that poem and made some phrases, which I don't remember now, but Root on Roof came from that. I remember every day since that rooftop garden was just maybe about 2 minutes from my place, I would wake up, and by 7 o'clock I would go to the farm, to the garden, and then I would spend the whole day there, and I would come home by 5, sometimes 6, sometimes late also, and I didn't even feel tired. So it started from scratch. Now we had to fetch soil from the ground, manuring, nursery, intense watering, all manual watering, nothing was there. There was so much work to do, but I didn't feel tired. I had so much energy in me, and I just wanted to see that dream come alive. And I'm a sucker for like line plantation, okay? So when I see so if I plant, I like to plant it properly, with proper spacing, and I like to see it like grow uniformly. So all of that I could see already before it actually happened, and just to see what was possible or what could come about in that small space. Utilizing a small space like that to grow so much was what excited me so much.
But farming here is no easy task. The weather conditions of Kohima can prove to be quite a challenge.
From the start, the biggest challenge of doing rooftop farming in Kohima is the water scarcity. During the monsoon months, water is too intense. It's actually quite harsh, and during the dry season, a good 4 to 5 months of no rain, or maybe rain 3 or 4 times in those months. So water scarcity, and we buy water. My garden stops or holds for 4 to 5 months. So from February to June, there's nothing that I can harvest in Kohima.
Despite the challenges, she has continued on learning as she works, and her dreams are slowly beginning to take fruit.
Like, it's a lot of work. You have to give your time. You have to take care of the plants, pruning or weeding in time. All of that is needed. I think if we are dedicated or committed enough to make the garden work, then it will work anyhow.
Her passion extends beyond the city to the farmland in Reserve Hema, where her interest in agriculture first began. Here, she nurtures a diverse ecosystem, cultivating fruits, vegetables, and livestock, taking a step towards sustainable farming.
So I run between the two farms, the rooftop garden in Kohima, where we grow mostly just salad greens, and here at Reserve Hema we have an integrated farm where we have the chickens are all here. We have some pigs for manure, we have some cows, and we have the dragon fruits and ginger. We grow ginger. We have papayas, banana, and some areca nut plants also, which are still very young. The most sustainable or wholesome way of farming is, I feel, like integrated farming, where you're not just doing one product or one crop at a time, but you're growing crops and rearing animals also, and integrating different types of farming. If there's work here, I work here. If there's work in Kohima, then I am in Kohima. These are two different places and we grow two different products, but these all come under Root on Roof.
With the growth of Root on Roof, there's much work to be done. Interns help out with the farm work while also gaining experience.
Right now I have about 5 agri students in their final year who are coming and helping me in the garden as interns. It'll take at least 7-8 years. And when agri students come, it's more of an exchange thing and not just teaching them, but I learn from them as much as they learn from me. So it's so rewarding that I get to host this bunch of people in the garden.
Through this internship, I was able to gain hands-on experience on the various aspects of farming and gardening. Personally, I enjoyed setting up the hydroponics and transplanting the nurseries here.
The one thing I enjoyed was this enterprise really nurtured me. It was very open to my suggestions as well as an intern. Going forward after this internship, I look forward to maybe starting my own garden and my own farm.
In the last few years, the fresh organic food from Root on Roof has become a part of Kohima's food network, going out to families, restaurants, and grocery stores.
In the products of Root on Roof, the first product is the leafy greens, which are mostly salad greens, lettuce, bok choy, kale, chard, all of these vegetables that I grow on the rooftop and I sell. Another aspect is the chickens. We rear layer chickens for the brown eggs, and brown eggs, because it fetches a better price, the normal white one would be about 150-60 per plate, but the brown eggs is 350 per plate in Kohima. Mix with the rest, okay, and then we'll pack. Ekta 3 days 770 bole. Okay. The system of rearing the layer chickens is a system that has already been specialized by people, and I have just adopted the system, which is foolproof, I feel. dozen eggs, 12, and 6 extra. So we'll crack the 12 first. I think the constant, the only component of the farm that gives me regular income is the brown eggs from the layer chickens. Yeah. So I'm able to do that all year round. All the other projects are seasonal. So the leafy greens are seasonal. The roselle tea which we make is also seasonal. It's an annual crop, so we plant around April and then we harvest in winter, December, and then the packs are ready by February, and then we sell it all year round. Another product is the ginger ale, which is also again seasonal when I source the gingers from local farmers in Pek and lemons also from local farmers. We do oyster mushrooms also, so it's difficult to do it all by myself. So I do all these activities when I have interns or I have workers in the farm who are helping me.
Leginino's work has led her to new opportunities. Through training programs for students and teachers, she is able to share her passion with others.
We'll just check if you have everything ready, because we've been shifting the pot now. So there are supposed to be 6 bags, okay? Make sure you have this big bag of garden soil. Garden soil. And it's important that there are drain holes on the pot. Okay, so most of the pots have holes, so we'll holes on them. I'm very grateful that since 2022, I've had students from O'Gormy School come every summer and intern with me for about 80 hours, which is about 2 weeks long. They come and they learn about gardening from scratch. I've gone to a few schools for workshops. I've had a bunch of Montessori teachers from NILSR come to my garden and attend workshops also. So this is like a shortcut method of multiplying trees, okay? And we do it on usually fruit trees only. This. My dad would always talk about giving back to society, and that stuck with me, and all my siblings also. We're always conscious of that, I think, like giving back to society. Growing food and being able to share with people, that's one aspect. The other aspect is having interns or trainees or students or teachers come and learn from me a subject that they want to learn so much. They come and learn in my garden, and they go back learning something. That is my little way of giving back to society, I think. All of the initial investment for the rooftop also, my mom has supported me, and in this farm also. The first project, the dragon fruit farm, was fully funded by my parents, and since then, with the returns I've received, I've been investing it back to the farm. I need human resource, okay, so much for the farm because it's very labor intensive. But the interns, the students come and help me with the labor, with the work. That is also, I feel like a gift, a big gift for me. I feel like there's a divine power that's just guiding me, and there's just reminding me again and again that I'll take care of you, and you're taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. So I get a reminder every now and then. The district horticulture office in Kohima, they've given me a mini dryer which I use for drying the ginger candies, the Roselle tea also. Some officials from the department also came to my garden, the Root on Roof, and they were asking me, what do you need? And so I very openly shared with them that an irrigation system would be great. And so the Department of Horticulture again provided for me an irrigation system in the rooftop garden. There's another loan, KCC, it's called Kisan Credit Card, which is specifically for farmers, and it has very low interest rate. So I've availed that loan also, and I've been using for about 2 years now. So it has helped me with my first chicken coop investment, and the following year it has also helped me again with the expansion from 50 to 100 chickens like that. Farming is my passion, my calling, and being able to do it every day is a gift that I don't take for granted, and it's a gift that I enjoy so much. Ultimately, I would want this farm to be a place where the integrated farm model or the sustainable environment is created. And this model is created so that other farmers can come look at this model and start their own farms without having to experiment for so many 5, 6, 7, 8 years. No? Taking care of the plants that I have, taking care of the land that is there, and utilizing the resources that are available to me now and making the most out of that and contributing to environment, contributing to society, that is a more wholesome, and that is I think the dream, and that will, I think, give me more joy than being rich or having a big farm.
Root on Roof began from a simple idea. Now it holds possibilities of a sustainable future. Legunino's story is not just about farming, it's about resilience, holding on to dreams, and having the will to grow. This is Root on Roof. This is farming for a sustainable future.